Hello, USA! Soccer fans, football fans. Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California. And yes, I'm in my referee garb, my jersey, because I am going to talk about a key point of the laws of FIFA in regard to offside. And then I will talk about what has happened this past weekend in football and what's coming up in football. Special shout out to the AFL. See, I've got my AFL badge. Now, for those of you that are new to this, a little bit of insanity that I have. I've just friended you recently, or you friended me recently. I post my views about football, the sport that I love, from a perspective of not only a fan, but a former player, a former team manager, a USSF certified referee from 1995 to 2010. I retired. I still ref. And a commissioner of my own adult soccer league. So I think I know a little bit about our sport. At least he tells me I do. Dinklage right there. And these guys. The writers. Oh, I just lost one of them. The writers of this show. Okay, let's get to this point. It's about offside. One of the most contentious laws of FIFA. A lot of people do not understand the principles of it. I've touched on this in the past. For those of you that want to see some of the past posts, just go to my YouTube channel, Robert Cardenas Jr., Cardenas Jr., or look at some of my posts back on Facebook from years past. I started posting these since I started posting them last summer during the World Cup. And we have come a long way. I've changed camera angles, I've changed lighting, I've changed my attitude. It's fun, informative, and fun most of the time. Okay, so look, let's get to the point of today. So, let us, first of all, point out the fact that I pulled this up backwards, or upside down, whatever the hell you want to tell us. All right, look. Red team is going in this direction. Blue team is traveling in this direction. That's the goalkeeper. These yellow dots are the referees. This is a play that will show you briefly how offside works. The blue players, right, are advancing. Here's the referee. Here's the blue player that has the ball. At the moment this player plays the ball, this blue player is slightly right there. That player is in an offside position. The player is not offside, though, however, until he or she. And for the sake of everything, when I say he, I also mean she's, when I'm referring to referees or players, okay? At the moment this player plays the ball, this player, if he becomes involved in active play, then he is determined to be offside. Meaning, this player plays the ball here, he goes towards the ball, he's offside because he's beyond the second to last defender. The goalkeeper's the last defender in this instance. However, if when this player plays the ball, he doesn't move, and this player moves in, no offside has occurred, correct? Okay. Now, my point is this that I want to bring up because I have a bone to pick with FIFA. FIFA governs world football. They come up with the laws they have for over 100 years, and they determine how our beautiful sport is played under the guidance of our laws. We do not have rules. We have laws. Okay. Now, what FIFA has said, which I do agree with in this regard, if a referee determines in his mind that a play is too close to call for offside, then you are not to call it offside. You are to give the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player, not take away a goal-scoring opportunity. At the same moment, FIFA goes somehow friggin' ballistic on themselves and determines that if this player, the offensive player, whose feet are in line with the defensive player, is slightly leaning forward, in other words, any portion of that player's upper torso, tummy, see this tummy? It's a lot of cerveza. It's another. Tummy, chest, head, or arm. If any portion of that offensive player's body is leaning beyond the second to last defender at the moment the ball is played, that player is determined to be offside. So first of all, how does that jive with the fact that if it's too close to call, you don't call it? And secondly, my biggest point. Oh, I just broke my friggin' pointer. Look at this. I just bet the house. But you know what? I have a spare. You know why? Look, I have a spare watch. Referees always have spares, or they should. I have my main watch, I have my spare watch, I have my main whistle, I have my spare whistle, and now I have my spare pointer. Ooh, I'm friggin' good at times. Okay, so what FIFA also, though, has stated is this. Let us say that this offensive player is right outside the area. And no other commentator that I've seen has ever brought this up before. That's why I'm bringing it. Because he told me to Dinkley. Okay. So let's say at the moment that this player has the possession of the ball, is progressing in towards the area, the defensive player fouls him right outside the area where his feet are. However, the player is leaning forward into the area, and because of the foul, falls into the area. Why, therefore, is it not determined to be a PK? Why is the foul not now determined to be in the area? Because he was leaning over. The feet are here, though. Well, FIFA says that. If the feet are here outside, that's where the foul has occurred. That's where you call it. The only time you can call it a PK is if the foul starts here and continues here, meaning that this player hacks this guy here. So he starts to tumble, maybe in his motion of tumbling, even though it started here, he's trying to possess the ball still and ends up falling. The referee can then determine that maybe it is a PK because it started outside but continued inside. How friggin' confusing does FIFA want to make it for not only you fans and you players and you coaches, but you referees? Because even the most experienced referees will make mistakes. Just did that. But the younger referees that are coming up trying to learn this beautiful game are going to find themselves questioning and going, what am I supposed to call? And how does this law reflect on the play that I just saw? I can't blame them for not understanding. No, I'm not going to. I can't blame referees for getting confused. Because we all can get confused. But you know what the best thing about this post is right now? Is that I'm a civilian. I can have this. Ooh, that's good. Okay, I'm finished with that. The referee point. We'll come back tomorrow and post some more stuff. But now, Real Madrid, we won. We won today. We went to Celta Vigo. It was a tough game. It turned out to be 4-2 for Real Madrid, but Real Madrid was behind. But Chicharito, Javier Hernandez for Mexico, known as Chicharito, scored 2 brilliant goals, and he's already scored a couple more goals recently. He's starting games now with Real Madrid because Gareth Bale, and I missed my finger. Gareth Bale and Benzema are hurt. They're the strikers up there that pair with Ronaldo. So now he's up there. And now Real has had to go from a 4-3-3 formation for defensive players, for midfielders, 4-3-3, 4 midfielders, 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 up front forwards, now to a 4-4-2, with Ronaldo and Chicharito being the 2 strikers, and now they have the 4 midfielders with, because of injuries also, with Cruz, James, Isco, and today they use Yaramendi, was it? Anyway, they won. They won brilliantly. Tomorrow, I have to go to work, and then when I get back, I'll post another. But during the rest of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday, we have continue with games in the Barclays Premier League and La Liga. Both Barcelona and Real Madrid have games on Wednesday. Chelsea's got games, Premier League, and then the week after that, Champions League starts up again, and Real Madrid goes against Juventus, and Bayern München from Deutschland goes against FC Barcelona from La Liga. Okay, that's it. I have to go get ready to watch Dinklage in the Game of Thrones, right? And I have to barbecue some stuff for my wife. Okay, so say no to racism and go USA. Hello.